Hello everybody, it is Gunsage, yet again with more of my recommendation videos, series, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, today I will be showing off Bastard Bones. This is a fun little game. I'm just going to go ahead and briefly go over it. I'm not going to start a new game, well, let me show you this real quick. So let's say we want to start a new character, right? This game is really cool. Alright, so basically, you're getting ready to stand trial. You get to go ahead and select what you want your character to be. There's all this shit you can put on, palettes, the whole 9 yards and everything, several different types. I mean, there are so many different derivatives. Yes, and you start off completely buck-fucking naked, but you can add shit to your character, of course. Now, we can go ahead and load up my character. See how he's got the whole 9 yards, looks like a superhero or some shit. But anyway, proceed with the trial. State your name for the court. Test. Alright. Do you know the accusations brought before you? Well, in my game, I went ahead and said that I was a conspirator, especially because this game has a lot of really nasty shit as far as the law going on. But, yeah, look at all the different shit. You can be a rapist, you can be a deserter, racketeer, a quackery. I mean, there's all kinds of shit. I'll just say blasphemy. Accused of speaking in defiance of the Holy Lord. What say you to these charges? You can, for the trial's sake, you can plead guilty or not guilty. And then later, you're asked by, like, somebody who's trying to break you out if you're guilty of that or not. So it drastically affects different stuff. Yeah, I'm a blasphemer. Okay, it's commendable. You must repent and pray that God forgives your sin. You shall be sequestered for 5 years' time. You're hereby stripped of your citizenship and blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Alright, so you're branded, and then you're sent off to this prison island. Nobody comes back to check on you, however. Then, hey, you heathen, eat this. You don't look so good, right? Proposition for you. Are you really a blasphemer? Yeah, I'm a blasphemer. Hardly a glorious alliance, but we'll manage. This person will change depending on a lot of different choices and various other randomization. So then you get to go ahead and select how you want your character to be. Now, this is really cool. See, as you build this up, you get this little skill bar that goes up. So not only does this increase, does the base skill increase, but then you get little perks that will also add on here. So, for example, even though I can add into Blast, I won't actually get a real, like, spell until I've gone ahead and gotten to, like, basically Arcus. So it doesn't really do much until I'm able to go ahead and get that. So you might think, well then, why bother with magic? Well, because then you have, like, a long-range skill here, you have the ability to heal whenever you're defending here, and just, yeah, there's all kinds of shit. You can, you can pick locks, you can dodge better, you can have more, more criticals, strength, defense. This is good for being able to do heavier tasks, but also you want to have a higher labor ability because later, whenever you're establishing strongholds, you need a higher rating here to establish larger strongholds because you have more manpower as a result. And my dude's neutral, but obviously, depending on your choices, you may be like lawful or chaotic or whatever. And that also affects how you interact with party members, different camaraderie points. I know it's a lot, but like, basically I'm just going to go ahead and make my character a strong fighter. For now. Okay. There we go. Alright, sweet. So, strength increases physical damage. Attackers generate more risk when attacking you. Yeah, the risk system is somewhat similar to what they did with Vagrant Story. I'll show you in a minute. Escape from your cell. Let's go. Okay, and then you get to go ahead and select the type of character you have. So, let's see, I'm a blasphemer. We'll just say that I'm insane. There we go. Yeah. You step out of the cell into the hallway. Yes, everything unwinding, but I caught the end. It's great. Oh, man. box. The exit is that way. I hope you're up to it. Okay. We got some helpful stuff here. I like to bunch up my characters whenever possible. Let's see. Does she have... Okay, so she looks to be more of a rogue character. She doesn't really have a whole lot of fight in her. No real spells. So I'm going to let him come to me. Bring her up a little bit. Now, if I hold down shift, you see how it does a little thingy? It changes how certain things operate. Plus, you see where it says risk. So what happens is risk will go up as I do this, but it also means that it affects the turn order a little bit too. Right now I'm just going to defend so he comes to me. That's the best option right now anyway. No real need to generate risk for nothing, right? Okay, now I'm going to generate risk to attack, because I want to try to attack him as much as possible. See, if I fuck up a risk check, then I fumble, which leaves me in a state where I actually have lower defense temporarily, so be careful with that. But it's still worth trying. Okay, I got a soggy sandwich. Let's see, how are my people looking? Get over here. Yeah, we're still about 4 hearts. Okay, good. Alright. Got a key. Yep. Generic-ass key. Okay. That'll fit this door. Got a scroll here. Try to cast a spell, but see, the problem is it's clearly out of my range of ability. If I had a strong ward ability or weave ability, I might be able to go ahead and use it, but I do not. That's okay, let's examine the skeleton. Hey, it's another key. Okay, cool. Let's get the hell out. Bunch up. You definitely want to bunch up as much as possible, because it is really super easy. I mean, even in the tutorial mission, to get fucked up, you gotta be real super careful. Eat between combats and the whole 9 yards to make sure you don't get completely fucked up. So, here we go. I mean, it doesn't look like it. It looks like it's fairly simple. It's not, trust me. It is really super easy to get killed in the tutorial mission if you're not careful. But once you get the hang of it, it's not too bad. It's just, you gotta kind of learn how the risk system works, and I usually don't risk if, whatchamacallit. I usually don't risk if... Oh, she's a vagrant, okay. Let's see. We're both still at 4 hearts. We'll leave it at that for now. You can also light stuff like this. No real point, but, I don't typically risk if I'm at above 50%, like only in dire scenarios. I'm trying to edge my way. There we go. Yeah, that's what I figured. Okay. Alright, so he comes to me, so now I get to go ahead and fight him a little bit quicker. No risk that time. There we go. Grab that sandwich. I got a dagger. Alright, cool. Equip that here. Took me a minute to figure that out whenever I started playing. I was like, where do I equip it? Like, threw it on my character, and no, it did not work. Try to operate it, but it's clearly outside my shit because it requires a labor challenge. Okay, so this door is locked. I don't have any keys. I have to go here. Alright, this is where you want to be careful. So, let's see. It's about as good as it's going to get for now. Alright, move up. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, move up. Defend. I could stand by, it would take less time, but I don't really care about time. I would rather, Oh good, she has an alert here, so whenever she gets attacked, she has a chance of causing enemies to fumble if they're male characters. Excellent. Did not know that. Yeah, there's all kinds of really cool little effects you can have. fuck. That's not good. Oh, that's not good at all. Kick his ass, come on. Well, that's just really not good. Nope. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and load up my game and we'll show you a little bit more of this. Like I said, you can die in the fucking tutorial and it's not very hard. Alright, so here's my game. So now this is the world map. You got a whole lot of stuff you can do here. You see how you got all these little areas you can go to. Anywhere that it has a little arrow means I haven't explored there yet. It's a brand new area. Anything could happen, you know. Of course, I got my stronghold, which is right here. If I enter my stronghold, I can talk to my different characters. I can, you know, put different items I have up for sale. If I've got like a quartermaster, I can establish different things. But the thing is that you have to have, like, okay, I've got a band of 10 and it supports 12, so I can get 2 more characters. But the thing is, if I get 2 more characters, I gotta make sure that any strongholds I have from now on can support at least 12. And you might wonder, well, why do you need to establish more strongholds? Well, so that you can get more characters, so that you can get more people there, as far as like quartermasters and appraisers and healers and all kinds of different stuff like that. It's just a lot to go ahead and kind of juggle on the back end. Not really anything you have to worry about while you're on a mission, but still, different things that you have to do while you're, yeah, you know what I'm saying. Anyway, so, stupid cat. Okay, let's just select one. Let's see what happens. Let's do the Young Trail. I think my party's right, so let's get moving on this. Alright, so we got a slaver, a crusader, and an arsonist. Pretty interesting little party there, eh? Yep. Punch up. See, the problem is, as soon as you see enemies, they see you. It's not... Yeah, there we go. It's not one of those where it's like, well, maybe they didn't see me. No. They definitely saw you. Oh, got one. Sweet. Yeah, he was a cannibal, though. Zombies and stuff, so what they do is they'll eat as soon as one of their allies dies, they'll eat them to recover health. Kind of gross. Just a little gross. Damn, moving quick. Alright, so try to take out the Wendigo, because he's the closest. Let me see. Are we working with here? Did I get the zombie? Nope. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I mean, combat can go bad real super quick. You gotta be careful. It's the most important thing. Typically, whenever I have cannibalistic enemies, I try to focus on one enemy at a time, so that I'm not constantly playing keep up with their HP. Yeah, it's a good idea. You don't have to, obviously, but that way, you know, it's like, oh, well, whatever, they're just at max HP again and again, you know? No big deal. Okay. Yeah, she has a long-range blast spell. No. Sometimes whenever you do a high-risk maneuver, you'll get the Daredevil thing, which can recover you and do a bunch of other really cool effects. But, of course, it's risky! So, you know. It just really depends on what kinds of effects you can get from it, whether you want to attempt it or not. Come on, asshole. There we go. Alright. I don't have anything to eat, but it doesn't really matter. What I didn't do last time, well, with my initial play there, is I didn't eat anything between battles, but then again, it wasn't until the last battle when things went sideways, so, you know, whatever. Sometimes you can pick the mushrooms. Oh, hey, there's something here. What do we got? Mangled tree. It's a mangled stray tree here with barely any branches on it. Let's cut it. Yeah, why not? Oh, okay. Got a warped branch, threat magical. That's okay. I don't need to worry about that too much. It'd be worth selling, though. Okay, yep, there's something. Yeah, I've got additional ward on him, just enough so that he can recover himself whenever he, and people around him whenever he defends. It's a pretty cool thing. These cats are acting like assholes today. Seriously, they're just like running around and tearing ass through here for some reason. I don't know why. Probably because they're stupid cats. Kick his ass! Yeah, there you go. Okay, let's let them come to us. There we go. May as well move up. Can't even see him yet. Not with her, anyway. Which basically, as soon as she's able to see him, I can start blasting him. But, you know. Here we go. Attack, attack, attack. Boosh! There we go. Off. Really? You failed a low-risk maneuver? Son of a bitch. Alright. Now, one additional thing. She can't blast now because she's got an enemy right next to her, so I'm going to try to focus on this enemy with characters that can actually hit him. I mean, you know, if people quit fucking fumbling. Jesus. You son of a bitch. Get the fuck out of here. There we go. Now she can blast. Yeah. Oh, and this, my main character has a war sickle, so he's got additional reach on him. That's the reason why he's able to hit him from a little bit of a distance away. There we go. Alright. I haven't been here, by the way. I don't really know anything about this map. Get the fuck out of the way. Storm shelter. Okay. Light this, just because I can. Punch up. Sweet. What do we got here? Who are you? A neonate. This man is dressed in rags. His eyes are sparks of bloody red, and his lips are pulled taut by large fangs. It's very obvious he's a vampire. Oh, okay. I don't know, he doesn't sparkle. Got through all them zombies, did you? Cute. His head turns and spits on the floor. Then adjusts his crotch, blatantly sizing you up. Well, I won't mess with you. If you're taking this road, you must be headed east, right? Frico controls the pass heading that way. Lucky for you, Frico and I, we're real good. You want to see Frico? I can get you in. Hell, that's why old Byrne is here. To guide folks like that to his frilly magnificence. I gotta wait here till someone wants to go, so tell me if you're in. Alright, I will in a minute. I would like to search a little bit first. Woodcutter's axe, nothing here though. I mean, I don't know if he, like, assists a fifth person. I don't think that's a thing. Damn, man. The other thing is, the enemies are supposed to level scale depending on your character's overall level. I don't know how accurate that is, because different areas are meant to be more difficult. But, hey, whatever. Oh, shit. Okay, so, remember whenever I said you can't, use your long-range attacks if you're right next to someone? So I'm gonna try to make that happen for this motherfucker, because I don't want them to be using that. Son of a bitch! Everybody's fumbling. Now here's the thing, when people die, that's not really the end. What happens is they get sent back to camp, well, your stronghold or whatever. If your main character dies, that's it, it's over. So you gotta be careful with that. But, yeah, other than that, it's usually alright. Come on, get the fuck over here. Yeah, you need to get over here anyway, because you're about to die. Okay. Make yourself fucking useful before you die. Ugh. All these motherfuckers. Like, seriously. I really hate it when this shit happens. Yeah, he's about fucked. And I don't really have any healing tonics. There we go. Critical hits are a godsend in this game, really. They are truly awesome. Keep in mind that enemies can do critical hits too! Fuck! Son of a bitch! Not good. The other problem is now I gotta collect her equipment, too. Ugh. Fuck, that's frustrating. Alright. Damn it! Oh hey, he hesitated. Let's negotiate. We cannot communicate with it, but he flees. Yes. When they start to hesitate, sometimes you can recruit, or ransom them. There's any one of a number of things you can do. It's kind of cool. Alright. Damn it, really? Quit failing low-risk maneuvers, come on. Yeah, you go fuck yourself. Yeah, this is not going well. Not at all. Come on, Sagent the Constipator. Well, see, the problem now is I don't think I can pick all this shit up. I've only got 4 inventory spots, so I'm gonna quit. Yeah. But anyway, that was Bastard Bonds. It's a pretty fun little game. I mean, I think it's only like $10 on Steam right now because it's on sale. I think it's normally $20, but it is so incredibly addictive. It is such a fun game. I literally cannot say enough about it. It's just, it's got so many great elements to it, and it does all of them well. That's the best part. There's a lot of games that they're really super ambitious and they try a lot of different things, but they kind of slip up. This one, I don't know, it seems to do everything right. It really does. It's like, we're gonna do this. Oh, and you're also gonna do this, 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 and this? Yep. Oh, and you're gonna make that work. Yep. Oh, hey, it actually does work. Yeah, it's one of those rare instances where they set out to do all these different things and they actually make it all work harmoniously. It's perfect. So, yeah, I would definitely check this out at your earliest convenience. But anyway, this is Gunsage, and I certainly hope you've enjoyed, and as always, you stay awesome. Hey guys, thank you once again for watching. You stay awesome. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos just like this one.